Okay, let's see if this works now. Again, having some technical problems. I think it might have been because I started this new live stream so quickly. My computer just kind of crashed. So, hello, welcome. I'm Anne, and I'm doing this series of videos where I color this this picture. It's called it's called Pixies and Hummingbirds. I made this coloring picture for you guys. You can purchase that from selfie.com/fineartanne, and you can follow along with me while I color this. I did this flower just few hours ago, or actually I stopped recording in a few minutes ago, and yesterday I did this hummingbird and that little pixie, and yeah, so you can follow along while I draw these, and I try to give you as many tips as I can. And yeah, so let's begin. Hopefully we won't get as many technical problems now. Let me know if you guys hear me. I'm sorry I had to stop the previous one because there was this glitch. I didn't want to get that in this in the beginning of this live stream. So again, I'm doing the same thing as I did with this flower, and that is I'm doing this base coloring just with this white, just using this white color. And the reason why I do this is because I want to protect the white paper underneath, and by doing this white layering here, it prevents from the darker colors that I will apply on top of this. It prevents those to stick in this white paper, so I can erase more easily. For example, in this flower, I just colored that inner area, and then I erased these white stems here. So that's why I am kind of doing nothing here. Well, you can't see much of anything. Because of the white pencil on white paper. But this is just a base coloring here. Actually, now I need to check out now. It's okay. It comes somewhere here. Trying to see, because I have traced this picture on this paper. I have the descriptions of this or more details of what papers and what pencils and so on that I'm using. They are on the video description, but this is Schut for Schut hot pressed watercolor paper, and I traced that picture in this paper because I don't want to use any cheap printing paper, because you just can't do the layering and that kind of things in that kind of paper, and that's why I have the so light lines here. And yeah, this little flower here is going to be pink, and now I'm trying to find the right colors to use. Well, this one I have that there, and then let's start with this. How many are there online at the moment? I hope no one is still on that previous live stream. So I am, the center area is here, and actually I could just lightly, very lightly make these petals show a little bit better. So maybe you can now see a little bit better those petals. So I'm to this one I want to get the center area more dark than in here. The center area was lighter, and I'm coloring from the center to the other edge, doing these lines like this. Just, and I will go much darker than this, but I prefer starting with lighter colors because it's much easier to layer dark colors on top of light colors than the opposite. Although by doing this underpainting with white pencil, that helps me to bring back the lightness by erasing. Sorry. Okay, I'm trying to not to color too much on this peak of this another hummingbird I have here. Actually, you can see now that I don't have enough white. I can actually do this again, protecting that area here. actually want this the edge of these petals to be kind of wrinkle, and this is, it's kind of turning here, so that is under that one, and here is some wrinkles, just doing little turns here, like so. It gives a more interesting look to those petals. And again, I'm kind of from this center area, I'm doing kind of lines from the center area to the outer area, and because it is whiter here, I will turn my pencil like so, following the movement of or direction of these petal veins. Let's test like this. I make this inner area more dark, a little bit more darker. Okay, and let's see. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4. To get here 1. Placing just those darkest shadows here. try to make a link of font, so just a second so that people can see that I changed the live stream. And I'm just doing the kind of light underpainting and planning planning here. Nothing too sharp. Kind of now I'm kind of going putting color everywhere. Except in the ends of these petals. Hi Hilde, you're back. I actually started this earlier already, but then I had this weird glitch on the live stream, and I tried to start it over again, but it somehow, for some reason, it started it from that previous one, giving it not the first one where I did this, but the one that I tried to start this, and where the glitch was, and I didn't want that to stay here in this video, so I had to reboot my whole computer, and but hopefully this is working now. At least now it feels like this is working like it should. Let's add some darker, and again I am not pushing at all. I don't want to damage the underpainting I did for this, the white underpainting, because I do want to do again that erasing for those stems. Now I have tea. Previously I had coffee, cold coffee. Now I have tea, and that is getting colder. I always forgets to drink. I want this center area to be really dark red color, so that when I erase those stems. Those will show better from this. YouTube notification does not work today. Not getting notification when you started. Did not receive notice when Pokke uploaded. A bit annoying. Oh my. Make sure you don't have accidentally changed those the little bell kind of symbol next to the name of the YouTuber you are following. Make sure you still have that bell kind of on, because I have a few times I don't know if I had accidentally pushed that bell away or something, but I feel like the option has went away. So but maybe there might be a problem also in just in YouTube. There seem to have been so many of those lately. Okay, now we have nice dark center area, and then we'll start doing these outer areas. And I take this blue because I want these to kind of stay white, but because white is never completely just white, it's more like a reflection of from other colors. So because there is blue and so on, I think this might be one good way of doing those shadows on the white areas here, and blending it on these pink petals. Like this. And then where is my here? Let's try this one. And again, remember not to push too hard, just very, very lightly. So that you won't damage your paper. Okay, and then let's take this nice salmon pink. Let's do a few of... No, I don't want to use that. Actually, I want to blend this with white. It softens those blue wrinkles quite nicely. Let's darken this just a little bit more. So, and where is the thread? There. Oh, actually, I have this one. This is much better. This is Luminance Crimson Aubrey. I can't pronounce those names. Okay. But this purple or violet color is quite nice under that red color. Like so, and then let's take this. Sorry, I need to put my phone away. And then let's sharpen some edges here. this petal here is giving a cast shadow here, like so. And then let's do some more shadows. Let's blend these with this nice light blue. And lighten some of those areas with white, and also blending. And now I actually want to use this gray color, this one, and I need to sharpen it. My neighbor is doing something noisy there. Don't know if you guys can hear that. I wonder if they are cutting those few trees out down there. Sounds like it. Okay, I need to close that window. Just a second. No more noises. Now I'm doing these kind of lines. It's like there is a darker pigment on those lines. Okay, and then let's take sharpen this one. Okay, and then let's see how my plan works. First, I will cut the end of that eraser. Actually, I'll take this sandpaper, try to find some little bit cleaner area and kind of this way and shave the end of this straight. Now it's okay, it's clean and it's sharp. And by using that edge, I can now draw, hopefully, let's see how this will work. Draw the stem lines. Like so. And that looks really nice. I need to clean my eraser and let's do few lines. Okay, this is again starting to get dull. So I just cut and sharpen. I'm trying to see what I'm doing to clean that out. Okay, and now let's do those little dots. Then we have this main okay. That worked quite nicely, and now we can start sharpening those edges of those stems. Making them a little bit more visible. Especially here. So let's see, what do I want? I want this. I use this orange color so that I can get those really pop up. Some Luminance orange, just little dots here and there. Those are kind of like shadows. then we have this, let's try this one. This is actually green from Caran. Yellow. And then let's take this blue. Actually, is where is the gray? There. Let's make a cast shadow here. Hi Carol. I found this on the live search for live painting. That's great. Actually, I really need to check out the are those hashtags or well, the names or the search keywords. Keywords is the word that I was looking for. So I really need to check out if those are accurate and if I actually have any any keywords added there. But nice to have you here. I'm actually almost done with this little flower here. It was much quicker to do than the previous one. Thank you, Carol. I want to mention, if you just came here, I did when I started this, I actually will start a new one just in a second, but I will mention this. I with my Faber-Castell white color, white pencil, I went first I went completely over this flower, and then I started to build up these other colors. And when I had this flower done, I used this electric eraser to kind of bring back that white of the paper. And I can do that because I did this undercoloring with this white pencil. My pencil is starting to get really tiny. And for the underlayer painting or under coloring white, I like to use that Faber-Castell white more than that Luminance white that is more opaque. I find that you can layer on top of white polychromos much better, much easier than on those on top of Luminance white color that is more soft, that is softer and kind of creamier, so it affects to the other colors a little bit more than that white polychromos pencil. Okay. Should I just continue doing this another pink flower? This is going to be a little bit different looking. I just need to adjust my camera so that you can see that better. Just a second. Yeah, maybe I am on camera now. Just here. Okay. I think that is okay. So let's continue. I won't stop streaming this time. Like I did after this one, I stopped streaming, and we had a little break, and then continued with this, but because this was so quick to do, I will just continue working with this. And let's see. First I will just check out the, yeah, I have all the petals there, and how should I will just do that white undercoloring. Although this is not that necessary for other areas than just this area here. So much pencil dust here, I need to clean those up. Just getting nice, good, even coverage of white pencil here. Okay, I think that is done. I'm using Faber-Castell Polychromos pencil. Let's see here better. Faber-Castell Polychromos, and this is white, the white Faber-Castell. I have all the materials listed on the video description, so you can also check those out there, because I also use these Caran Luminance pencils, and if you see me using these kind of hexagonal pencils like this, these are Caran Pablo pencils. I use those all. And now let's start doing yet another petals. Let's check out, this is going there, and this is like so. Yeah, actually I will do this like this, so to take blue pencil and mark these other petals. These are going to, these few petals here are going to be more of like a white, so naturally I'm using blue color here, but these are just shadows. And then yeah, Faber-Castell makes a really good pencil. Also Caran does, and Caran does are good pencils also, but for these tiny details, for example with this hummingbird that I did yesterday, I could not have done that only with Faber-Castell. I mean only with those Caran d'Ars pencils. I think or at least I feel like it's much easier to do those with these Faber-Castell Polychromos pencils, because these are so hard lead. It's very easy to do those tiny details, and I love these pencils so much. This flower is kind of facing that way, so there won't be as visible center area in this, but it's hidden somewhere there. So again, I'm kind of constantly thinking of the center area there, and keeping my pencil direction coming from here to the tip of the petals. That is something I feel it's kind of obvious, but it's surprisingly often when kind of more newer artists just haven't figured out that kind of things just yet. But it's just because some of us have been working or done art much longer, and some are just beginning of their artistic journey. And again, I'm using so light hand, not pushing at all. And where is that blue color? Yeah, I saw that Faber-Castell competition they had, the Carl box. Oh my, I would love to get that one. I actually didn't check out the competitors, the pictures they that went to there, so I guess you can still see some of those. Need to check that out. And then what's that? This red or pink, and yeah, I need to check out if those are still there. I think also on Faber-Castell website you can see those, at least some of those pictures. I was going to attend to that that competition, but just didn't have time, and I guess I wouldn't have won. The topic was so I don't know, kind of uninspiring to me, at least, because I really I don't usually do people, and I don't know. Although the cat was something I could have done. This just gorgeous little cat Carl is having. Okay, and then let's take some violet and give a little bit more contrast here. Nice bright pink. Here also that's actually. Let's try this one. Yeah. What about this? I wonder if I have bought these magenta red colors open stock. I have bought few colors, but I love this color because it's so opaque and dark. Very useful pencil for me, and it's starting to get quite short. So I really need to check out if I have more of these. Because with combining this color, this magenta color, and if I just find it, this dark indigo blue color, these give you really nice dark black, deep black color when you combine these two. And I know I have these ones, tons of these ones, but I don't know if I have purchased those red ones, those magentas. Okay, and then let's take this blue one. and make those white petal, white area shadows also here. And where is my gray? Thank you, Pat. Yeah, I have gotten quite a lot done today. Much quicker to do these flowers than that little hummingbird. And I still have one hummingbird to do. Okay, this is in shadow, so let's give him nice coverage of this gray color and give it like curl here and it's like turning that way. Okay, and then let's take, for example, not this one, but this. Giving this gray color a little bit shading or coloring. Just a hint. And let's sharpen the edge of here, and I don't like to leave this kind of a sharp line here, so I will blend that to the petal like this. And then let's take this nice bright pink. Also here. This one. And there it is. Okay, there is thinking. I'm thinking maybe I'll take this one and first sharpen this and this, and then there is this edge here and it will turn about here. And then let's make this okay. Okay, and then let's see, we have one petal coming here, one coming here, and there is this underneath those two, and this is on front of that. So let's darken this one a little bit here. There and here. And let's give this inner area more color, or more of a shadow here, so that when I erase those stems here, they will, you can see those, because you need to have the surrounding area dark enough, otherwise those erased areas won't show. and then let's give them a little shape, sharp lines. Make those edges more visible. And I'm not pushing at all, almost at all. Really, really lightly. White flowers drive me nuts in painting. Getting the contrast just right isn't always so easy. I can do many colors, but all white ones seem to throw me off a bit. Yeah, that is quite common thing I hear from people. For example, with white animals, that is the same problem, and also black animals, black dogs. I think it's rare to do black flowers, but well, there are those too. And the white and black are those fun colors that kind of have all the other colors. They are everything but black or white, kind of everything between. Okay, now let's see. Let's take this one. No, not this one. This one here, and that's this. let's erase again. I need to move this a little bit out and cut that end of that like so. And where is my sandpaper? And yeah, so let's do one line here. Sorry, I'm touching the camera. Yeah, finish that white rose. It is actually it will be very how should I say, informative or educational for you to finish it, even though it might feel hard. Okay, let's clean this up and let's add some Okay, then let's see, we need to make those little stems show. Oh, that was hot. Let's use this nice bright yellow color. I don't know how well you can see this yellow. Will it? Yeah. And then let's try not this. Ow. Yeah, it's if you get frustrated with some piece, sometimes it's very good to just put that piece aside for a while and work with other pieces, because for example I find that if I get frustrated and kind of angry to those pieces that either bore me or are not going to the way I want, I start to get sloppy, and I don't enjoy the process at all. So then it is quite alright to just take a little break from those. I have to give this here one little stem. Okay. And this again, this nice red or magenta, dark magenta color. Okay, yeah, so let's switch to coloring again those lines here. Just need to sharpen my pencil. I think I'm done with this flower for now. In my there. You should always use some kind of brush for brushing your pencil dust away from your paper, because otherwise you may accidentally if you use your finger, you may do lines on there. Trying to get this little bit far back. Sorry, I had pencil on my mouth. Far back so that you can see when I do these. Yeah, that eraser is just the best. It's a lifesaver, to me at least. Just a second, I'll zoom, try to get the focus. Okay, I need to have something. Oh, I think it is quite alright. Okay. Okay, and okay. I hope it is showing now. And okay. Let's start here. Making these lines a little bit darker, and after I have done this these lines back here and maybe this, then we are done for today. But just for a little while longer. I need to drink this tea. This very cold cold and not that good tasting tea. I get some samples of Legion Aquarella cuts on watercolor papers. Okay, never heard of those. They sent me cold pressed paper. I wonder what that is. Okay, cold pressed paper. Cold pressed papers, those would be better for other mediums like watercolors or watercolor pencils. But I have done this one drawing with it's Faber-Castell Artistico hot pressed. I mean cold pressed watercolor paper, and that paper burned through my pencils like crazy. I didn't like that at all. Even though I had done the underpainting with watercolors, you can do that. But hot pressed like this, these are very nice papers with colored pencils. Try this picture. I'm so glad I found your channel. Oh, thank you. I know others that paint mixed media, etc. that I'm sure would live to see. Oh, thank you. Feel free to share this. I love to see and get new followers, even though I am not planning to do YouTube like professionally. I do this because I love these art communities we have. People are so nice, and well, art is quite lonely, as you guys may know. Doing art is quite lonely because you are just drawing by yourself, but I've found that with these live streams I can hang out with you guys and maybe answer some questions some of you may have. I would love to try to help and give you tips and answer questions if I just can. I don't know. I don't know everything out there, but I've picked few tips here and there, and I really enjoy sharing those with you guys. And that's why I'm doing these live streams nowadays. More of live streams than other videos, because the editing I just hate. I had to do I do the video editing so much in my work that I don't feel like doing that on my free time, because it is always something that keeps me from doing art. That is what I want to do. So that's why you see more of these live stream videos from me. It was Oh my god, 45 Celsius. Oh my god, where do you live? Because 2 weeks, or was it 3 weeks ago, we got snow. We had snow here. I can't hanging out, sharing ideas is awesome. I've been painting off and on for almost 50 years, still learning things from watching and learning methods from others. Yeah. Yeah. I actually, because I have a day job and a lovely furry studio assistant, Alaskan Malamute. He takes some time from me, so I usually can live stream on weekends about this hour, this time, maybe earlier, maybe later, but usually it's Saturdays and about this time. This is a kind of not usual for me to do this, because I did one live stream yesterday and kind of 2 live streams today. One where I did this, and then we got just a little break, and then I continued with this. I'm trying to do, and also I'm planning to do one live stream tomorrow also. Maybe I'll do this another hummingbird then, and I'm trying to get as much of this done in this weekend as I can, because week from now I will start my summer holiday, and then I'm kind of off the grid for a while. I'm going to move, so that will take a few weeks from me, and yeah, so that is one reason why I'm rushing to complete this tutorial series. But usually I try to live stream, well, maybe once a week on Saturday evenings about this time, but I can't always. It's sometimes there is a little break, a few weeks, because of my day job and other family things and so on. Yes, hanging out, sharing, St. California, so oh, send you some snow. Yeah, well, now we don't have snow, but still it's not hot in here. Maybe 14, 15 Celsius today. We are starting to become a little gang here, so I was wondering what to do with my hot pressed water paper sample. This would be a great project for me, gives me an excuse to buy more art supplies. Yeah, we always need more excuses for buying more art supplies. I usually explain to myself that I'm not buying art supplies, I'm buying peace of mind, because new nice art supplies are like a piece of calming me down, and I'm not as nasty person when I'm playing with these nice new little toys. Oh, that hummingbird is gorgeous, thank you. Actually, I can move this camera just a little bit so you can see more of this picture now that I'm working more on this area. No. Yeah. And definitely try to follow this tutorial and this picture. I would love to see what you guys come up with. Yesterday I showed you guys these little color swatches. I made these color swatches on the one generator. I have the link in the video description, and these are quite handy if you don't have a clear idea what colors to use. I like to play around with different color schemes, or yeah, well, different. It's always like few turquoise and blue, green colors and some purple. I'm not that I tend to always grab those pencils But I'm trying my best to get new ideas someday. My next hummingbird piece, I am planning to do one with colored pencils again. Some maybe I hope I can start doing that someday on my summer holiday, but I can't promise anything. But yeah, that will be a little bit different color, more bluish and orange, more like do I have that kind of color scheme? I think this is most closed one. It is going to be a little bit more, not as greenish blue as this one, but blue and orange. That is the color scheme I'm trying to complete with that next hummingbird piece, but we'll see. I bet I'll still grab some turquoise and pinks. Just can't can't live without those colors. Okay, so this is actually going here like so. Let's make that a little bit thicker. Yeah, there is a little bit of fairy. Actually, the coloring picture looks like this. So that is what. There is quite a lot still to do, but I think we are done a little bit over the half of this. Okay, and let's see. Actually, I need to check out. This is, here is one line, another line, and yet another line, and here is actually those few . So I'll watch for you. I watch Cinnamon Cooney, the worship, when I get a chance on Saturdays. I usually watch my youngster grandson on Saturday. We are having a birthday party today. I would be incredible. It would be incredible to make a picture of underwater fairies riding a seahorse near coral reef. You gave me just an idea. I want to do that. Maybe someday. Maybe that would be the next kind of coloring picture, color along kind of tutorial video series. Okay, and then let's see, we have these done. Let's do these little, I don't know what little sparkles these are trying to be, but I just like how they look. So let's do those. That one a little bit too dark. I need to sharpen this pencil. Okay, in this I have these stems coming this far, but I won't do that in here. And then need to move my cold teacup away, and so that I can get more room here. You actually can use kind of any color for shading when you are doing white flowers or those furry animals. Actually, the best colors for shadings are the ones that are the colors surrounding the animal. For example, if he is the animal or the flower, if it is on green background, then use some greenish colors. For example, maybe this kind of this chromium green opaque. This is kind of a brownish green color, and that would be great color for shadows if the animal or the flower would be on green background. Kind of like a everything but black for when you are doing white animal. Use other colors for shadings than just black. You can use black too, but mostly it would be other colors: blues, greens, magentas, violet colors, and same with black. If you are doing shines on black animal, you don't use white. Don't use white or gray for the shine areas, because that makes it look like old and gray. But use blue or green on the shine areas. Again, depending on the surrounding colors. And actually you can use these eyedropper tools on those. If you put your reference photo on some photo editing software, you can use this eyedropper tool to kind of pick up some specific color on some areas, and you can check out what the color actually is. Sometimes you may see that some color is gray when it's actually magenta or blue. So those are quite handy little tools you can use when figuring out different colors. Okay, and then let's move a little bit over there and add some of this dark magenta, dark indigo color here. We have one of these here. Thank you, Julie. Oh, thank you. I really appreciate you guys supporting me this way. And also I would really much love to see what you guys come up with this. Of course you can choose whatever colors you want to use. You don't need to use the same colors as I do, you know, or also you can come up with new ideas for this if you want. That's okay. But I would really much love to see what you guys do, and if you color this picture, please tag me in that picture so that I can see and find it. For example, in Instagram I am there, and on Facebook I'm in both places also known as Fine Art Anne. so you can tag me there. And I have those instructions in my website where I show you how I traced this picture from this coloring what is this from this print picture. How did I transfer this picture really easily to this better paper? And I really want to stress the importance of the good quality paper, because I would not be able to do this kind of coloring in this kind of flimsy, too soft printing paper. So those those things matter very much. Thank you, Hilde. Thank you so much. Yeah, I am Anne Koivumäki, like Hilde said. Yeah, I found your post on Lacry group and I share it on my own. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. That is awesome. I hope these little tutorials will help other artists. I try to give some nice little tips whenever I feel I may have something to share. Also, I may repeat myself in these videos. I may make partly because I know some of you may just come here and jump around, and also may not might not check out all the videos I make. So I try to make sure those few little useful tips really comes to your attention. Which paper am I using, and where can I look for the transfer instructions? Yeah, I have the links down in the video descriptions. This paper is Schut hot pressed Schut watercolor paper. There is a better name in the video description, and also the instructions are I showed a little bit of that more in the first video, in the beginning of the first video, where I do this hummingbird, and the instructions are also in my website fineartanne.com. It's one of the blog posts I made, and it is really just so simple. I printed this out, and if I just a second, I printed this out and used the coloring these colored pencils to kind of color this backside. and then I'll just put it on place, tape it down, and use the ballpoint pen to trace these lines. So it's that simple. You don't need any transfer paper or what are those light table? Not light table. Well, you know what I mean. Sorry, my English. Forgot the word there. So you don't need anything like that. You just you can just print the paper or the picture out and transfer it that way. But make sure you don't press too hard with that ballpoint pen, because you may indent, is it right word, indent, you may push too much for the paper, so you may damage it. So don't push too hard, just lightly. And the tape that I use is this. This is Scotch Magic. What is the not reusable, but well, I don't remember. The name is down below. I hope at least it is in the what is it, in the blog posts where I explain how I transfer this. But this, if I just get that, this tape is, it doesn't tear your paper at all, so this is very handy if you need to tape your something on your paper and you don't want it to get damaged. Okay, there is so many comments. Don't tag you and all. Can do a website and ask for paper samples. Do. I'm trying to read the comments. Do you have a link to buy things that sends money to you that we can use? Carol, did you mention? Did you meant for me? Do I have any link to buy things that sends money for me? No, I don't. Only the coloring picture in selfie.com slash fineartanne. Actually, I could put that that the selfie.com slash fineartanne. There is the coloring picture that you saw me using here, and that is kind of only thing that I can provide you. Yes, a link. So We buy something, you get money. Okay, no, I don't have any. Okay, and we are starting to get finished for today. I hope I can start early tomorrow so that I can maybe do a couple of these live streams, because I really hope I can finish this whole picture before going to my summer holidays. Just question for you guys. What do you think? Do you want me to color the background, or should I leave this white? What do you think? Should I do also the background coloring tutorial, or just these flowers and hummingbirds with these pixies? I can do the background coloring. I haven't actually decided whether I want to color the background or not. This can work either way. I'm just checking these will go. Maybe I want these to come here. I know these are not in the original picture. Okay, let's see if I use this. Get this drop shadow. Okay, so I will just leave this white. Okay, that is good to know that you guys think it's okay to leave this just white. That is quite rare for me to do. I usually nowadays I usually do full coloring, but I too do like the contrast in here. Okay, I think we are done for the day. Yeah, thank you all for coming. I had so much fun with you guys, and also I really want to thank you all of you who support me by getting that coloring picture. And again, I would like to see what you come up with this concept. And yeah, hopefully we see tomorrow. I am planning to do maybe this another hummingbird here with that pixie, and then I think these few flowers here I may also can do those tomorrow if nothing too time consuming come up, but hopefully we can finish this maybe already tomorrow. But yeah, thank you all. Make sure you color your life, and have a great day, great night. And Hilde, you are all almost in same time than as I am, so good night to you, at least to you. Good night, and see you guys tomorrow. Bye.